Hey guys, this is Shadow of the Moon, and tonight I'm going to be bringing you another deck profile. Just like I said last week, I'm going to be showing you my Joey replica deck. I thought maybe a little bit more fun, from the traditional, because I've been showing you pretty much nothing but more of my competitive decks that I have, so this was actually something that's fun for me to actually show you guys. First things first, this is nowhere near competitive. This is not a competitive deck at all. This is just basically every card that Joey used that was somewhat affordable from the anime and the manga from his from the entire Yu-Gi-Oh series from season 1 and stuff. And just like everybody, the first Yu-Gi-Oh series, that left an impression. That was what got us, a lot of us, into Duel Monsters, and it is one of my favorites, and you guys can probably guess which one of my favorite. It's 5Ds for obvious reasons, but this was something I was really happy to finally be able to do, was to, put together this deck. I've had it for a few years now, and it's in like my very old sleeves. I've had these sleeves for about 10 years, so I thought it was appropriate to put them in it. And this is just a really fun deck, and I'm so happy and excited to show you guys, and here we go. I'm going to set that over there. And just keep in forward, this is not competitive in any way. This is just basically every single one of Joey's cards that I could get that was from the anime or the manga and stuff that he used. So you can tell it's not going to have, really much consistency or synergy, because he just had random cards. But obviously, first thing is first. And I even tried to make sure I got, if you could see it, the starter deck Joey Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'm super excited. I'm glad I've got this. This was his ace monster, and this is kind of like his heart card that he used, and I always thought it was really cool. I love the artwork, especially this one. This one's my favorite artwork, the original. You can never beat it, in my opinion. Next, you've got Guilford the Lightning, and he used this in Season 4, I believe. And this is a really good card. Contribute 3 monsters to destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So he's pretty good. Tribute 3 monsters, kind of like a god card, and he has that effect. And then this was Jinzo, Insect Queen, and Legendary Fisherman. All cards that he had won for prizes from Esperoba, Weevil, and Mako Tsunami. So, and he did use them in Battle City. Now, he only used them probably a couple times, but next we've got the Baby Dragon and the Time Wizard. This was his original kind of like go-to card. Used this to get Thousand Dragon out on the field. And funny, this is actually before this was kind of used as a spell card or magic card in the anime. So he'd put it in the spell and trap card zone. And it would be like Time Wizard, summon Baby Dragon, and then activate its effect. But I still think it's cool. And Hayabusa Knight. He used this in the manga a few times. It can attack twice in the same battle phase, so it can actually be pretty, useful. Hani, he used this one in the manga. Panther Warrior, or as he used to say, Panther Warrior. He used this one. Mostly the common was the Scapegoat Panther Warrior combo, where he would summon Panther Warrior, play Scapegoat, and then use the tokens and sacrifice them to have them attack. And then Masaki, Legendary Swordsman, and Flame Manipulator, or if you want to say Masaki, the Legendary Swordsman. And he used these guys. This was used for a fusion to summon out Flame Swordsman. Swordsman of Landstar. I thought this was a lot cooler. Yes, he didn't technically use this. I do have a Swordsman of Landstar, but I thought this was cooler and more appropriate. Comrade Swordsman, and it also pumps up warrior types by 400. So I kind of tried to make, this deck, go run and work well together, just because about half of the deck is warrior types. But little Wingard. Oh, messed up. And Rocket Warrior. And then we have Alligator Sword, Garuzis, Gearfried the Iron Knight, Tiger Axe, and Axe Raider. Now, keep in mind, if I'm butchering these, his accent, I'm not from Brooklyn, so I don't know how to do it too well. But I always thought it was really cool because in the Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Legendary Collection, Joey's World, he has a lot of the cards that have like the text that he would say from the show and stuff, so I always thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, we're going to go to Graceful Dice, Skull Dice. This was his mostly commonly used combo, so he used this quite a bit in Battle City and Season 4 and 5 and stuff. Monster Reborn, Shield and Sword, Foolish Burial, Block Attack, Pot of Greed, what does it do? We don't even know. Polymerization, Giant Trunade, Lightning Blade, Roulette Spider. I was actually really happy they actually had this into a card. This has actually helped him out against Esperoba. Salamandra. This was a equipped spell card. This is the only way to get this is actually to buy the Dark Duel Stories game. That's why it says Magic card on it. Scapegoat. Stop Defense. And then for the spells, we had Energy Drain, Fairy Box, Drop Off, Time Machine, Trap Hole, Magical Arm Shield, and Kunai with Chain. And of course, Legendary Sword, because he actually used that in one of the episodes that I think it was when he was in Battle City, he had like a dream episode when he used like Legendary Sword, and ironically, he lost that battle, but I always thought it was still cool to have. And then last but not least, we got, for the fusions, Thousand Dragon, Alligator Sword Dragon, and Flaming Swordsman. Now I know, like I said, some of the cards are pretty expensive, so I don't have all of them. And I apologize, this is just something that it was fun, I was happy to build, and I'm glad that I actually got to show you guys. I actually had a lot of fun when I was building this deck and actually buying the singles for it and everything. And thank you so much for watching this deck profile, and see you guys next time.